Hi everyone, welcome back to the Basically Sisters podcast. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Natalia.
Happy Monday. You know how that go. Happy Monday.
Early Valentine's Day 1.
Okay, happy early Valentine's Day 1. So technically today's Galentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
And it's also somebody's birthday by the time y'all listening to this.
25,
25, you know, 25 never looked so good. Happy birthday, Natalia.
Thank you.
Everybody say happy birthday right now. I'll give you a second. Okay. All right.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the birthday wishes. The virtual ones. I feel it.
Not me bullying everyone to say happy birthday.
Thank you for listening in on this birthday episode.
And if you guys haven't listened, we had a birthday episode for you last year.
Oh, yeah, we did. If you didn't listen.
So we'll put it in the show notes.
We'll put it in the show notes so you can go listen to that. Yeah. And we also had a Valentine's Day episode last year. So you can go listen to that one if you're like feeling some type of way about Valentine's Day. Want to get Valentine's Day. Just go check it out.
Yeah. That was our, second or third episode. The Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was. It was like a bonus episode. We did 2 in a week or something. Yeah.
Ooh, we were hustling back then, baby.
Hustling.
Yeah. Well,
we were really putting content out there.
Yeah, well, let's tell them from now. Next week, we're not posting. But I have something in the works.
There's something that's going to come.
A visual in the works. So just make sure you're subscribed.
We might get 2 visuals.
So make sure all I got to say is make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel.
Follow us on Instagram.
TikTok. And TikTok specifically.
There'll be a lot of content probably going out by the time. Well, next week.
Yeah. So just to keep the girlies fed. You know what I'm saying? Well, the girlies and the guys.
And the guys.
We don't discriminate.
And everyone.
And everybody. They, them.
He, she.
We love everyone over here.
Her. We love everyone. It's an inclusive environment. Exactly. We're here for everyone.
Period.
Anyways. But if you didn't, also, let's recap quickly on our episode we posted last week.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got a lot of good feedback, a lot of love shown on the episode. That was a really fun episode to record.
I love that episode.
Yeah, I think because it was like our first time recording in person with somebody.
Yeah, with a guest. Yeah.
But also because it was our really good friend Alan. And like, again, it's just it's joke. When we said it on the pod, but like I feel like people don't realize when the 3 of us get together, it's just literally jokes. I don't know what it is. Like
every time, like
there's some sort of like banter. I don't know, but it's just really funny.
And then we just bounce off each other.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So but shout out to Alan.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for
being our first guest. Mm-hmm. He's gonna
guest and in person. That's gonna go to his head.
Yeah, definitely
go into his head. No, don't give him too much clout. But no, we really appreciate like his hot takes. Okay. Yeah. What he brought to the pod. No, we did. We had a good time recording that episode, and like it was good to get like a guy's perspective, and obviously like a lot of that was like jokes, whatever. Like take the advice as you. It wasn't like really advice. It was more just to hear perspective and get like a laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did get a lot of love on that episode, and we really appreciate everyone. Like if you're a new listener coming from the episode, we appreciate you.
Welcome to the gang.
We're here.
Hey, welcome to Death Row. You locked in now, baby.
I'm weak.
But yeah, that was a great episode.
And if you haven't checked it out, definitely go check it out. You'll get a laugh for sure. Like that episode was hilarious.
I think honestly, like watching it back
was so funny.
That's why it took me a minute to edit that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even really like edit it that much. It was more just like cut cams and stuff like that. But watching it back, I was dying. I'm like, yo, there's so many parts that I could make into TikToks.
Yeah,
like,
there was seriously. A lot. I like when I listened to it and I watched it, like I listened to it, it was hilarious. I watched it, I was laughing even harder. I got so many texts from people being like, I'm like dying watching this. A lot of people watch it on YouTube. Yeah. Like people we know and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, it was a great episode. Really, I'm gonna definitely go back and listen to that in the future.
For sure.
But yeah, maybe we'll have them on in the future. But yeah, go check that episode out if you haven't already. Mm-hmm. And with that, do you have any updates for the people? You want to do a quick 30 seconds of how we've been?
Yeah, I've been good. The podcast last episode was great. Mm-hmm. So it's just been focusing on like making stuff for that, like TikToks and stuff. I had family come and visit me.
Nice.
So that was great. Like I had a blast with them. That's really it. Working on the business. Perfectly Poured. Shop Perfectly Poured if you haven't already. If you want some candles. I'm working on some stuff for the spring.
Nice. Okay.
So just know.
I'll give the page a follow.
And I'm like, you know, I'm kind of like in my downtime right now. Like, you know, a lot of candle companies are like doing like Valentine's Day candles. I was like, you know what? I had some ideas and I was going to do it, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just not rush into anything. I don't want to rush into like a project that I'm not like 100% in love with. So I'm working on like the spring collection and like all the other things I want to bring to the table. So like, I'm really excited about that. Nice. So yeah,
that'll be fun.
It's been a lot of work, girl. I've been working.
Yeah, we've been pretty, and the podcast has been pretty busy too.
The podcast has been really busy. Yeah, so
it's a lot. Ash puts in a lot of work on the editing part and the social media aspect, and it's a lot. We be posting weekly. I feel like people don't realize like the amount of time it takes.
Exactly.
Because by the time it's like, oh, we gotta record again.
Exactly.
And we love doing this, but it's just like it sneaks up on you.
Yeah,
a weekly posting. But yeah, that's good. Nice.
What about you, Miss 25? Oh my God. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, this is like what would this be? The 9th birthday that I've celebrated with you.
That's crazy. Oh wait, because we celebrated my.
I was thinking about it this morning. I almost cried. I'm like, oh my God, because I every birthday since then.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, you're right, because I remember that 16th birthday. We have a photo on my Instagram.
Yeah,
we might need to repost that.
That might go on the reel.
That might have to, like a double.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And we look ridiculous enough. The photos, like, who were we trying? We were 16. You were 15. I was just whipping out heels. And it was like 4 degrees. So literally obviously our birthday is like February. It was
I whipped out pumps.
Yeah, me too. I whipped out a May dress. At least you were in jeans.
Yeah. Do you remember the coat I was wearing? The damn camo? What was... We might post a fit.
We might post a fit, maybe.
Her fit was good because it's her birthday, but I don't know what
disaster. Do we have other pictures from that?
From that night? I don't know where those are. It's
Thank God I have one on Instagram. Yeah. That's the one thing I'm blessed I keep all my photos on Instagram because it's hard sometimes to like...
I might have some like maybe
I might have to look on my computer for that. Yeah. Oof. But yeah, that was taken on like an iPhone 4 or something.
Yeah, something like maybe a 5.
No, it was definitely like a 4S or something.
Probably a 4S.
Yeah, that was, but yeah, wow, 9 birthdays. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. Turning 25 turns like, I don't know. I haven't really like fully comprehended it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I feel really good going into this year, honestly. Like I've been like really happy the past few weeks. Like, I don't know, with like the podcast, like the people I've been surrounded with, I've just been feeling really grateful. Mm-hmm. And I think that's like I've been waking up in like a really good mood. And like, I don't know, like not that doesn't happen, but I feel like most of the time we don't even realize we just wake up. It's like, okay, we're up. Yeah. Lately I've been waking up and like kind of excited to start the day in a way. Like,
Me too.
And it feels like a really good energy.
Yeah. Like I don't know what it is. Like it's been not weird, but I think I've just been kind of like more intentional about my morning. Cause like I saw this thing and they were like, oh yeah, the first 5 minutes when you wake up are like, you're still in like your theta waves.
Yeah. And you're supposed to tell yourself like positive either affirmations. Or,
so I've been doing that and I've been like waking up and I'm like, thank you God. Thank you God. Thank you God for waking me up. You know,
I always say I'm like, today's gonna be such a good day. Like it's gonna be such a and I've been just waking up like in such like, obviously some days I'm really tired, like, but yeah, I wake up and I'm like, you know, like I feel good today. Yeah. And I don't know, like I just, not that I haven't been unhappy in the past, it's just like, usually you don't even know how you feel in the morning. It's like, whatever. Like now You're just up. I'm like, wow, and it affects my whole week. I've been like really good. I've been grateful. I've been like really connecting with a lot of people. Like, I don't know. It's just been really good. And I'm excited for like, obviously like I'm spending this weekend with my family and like obviously Ash is here, celebrating her birthday. And then I'm celebrating with some other friends next week. I don't know. I just feel like really good. And I feel positive about the way like I'm going into 25. So yeah, I've just been feeling really good lately, which is nice.
That's great. That's what I like to hear.
Thank you. But yeah, anyways. Should we pop the bottle? I have this hat on. We bought a bottle of champagne. One, to celebrate. Oh, did we tell them? Oh. We didn't even tell them. Well, one, we're celebrating, obviously, turning 25. But two, should we drum roll?
Drum roll. They're gonna be like,
the
listeners are gonna be like, what table is that?
What table is that? It's an outdoor patio table.
Yeah, it's
but
a
you know
patio
what?
table.
It comes in clutch. Yeah.
We use our resources.
But it's been
a year
since we started our podcast.
The 16th.
The 16th, which is crazy.
I know. I can't believe it. I cannot.
I feel like the time has gone by, and like I'm very impressed. I don't know how many episodes we've posted, but
over 30.
Over 30. I think it's like almost 40 now. I think we skipped like
no, but I think we're in the 40s.
We're in the 40s. I haven't looked. I guess we should.
Yeah, we'll count.
But regardless, we've been like pretty consistent. I mean, obviously we took some breaks, but like pretty consistent with the content, and like I don't know. I just feel really good like where we're headed. I don't know. I just feels good like. I feel like this year is a really good year for us in a lot of ways, podcast, life in general. Yeah. So I'm looking back, I'm so glad we started a year ago. And like we can reflect on that. I feel like in a year, we just want to celebrate. Like,
I know. I just can't believe it.
I can't believe it, honestly.
Wow.
And we really want to thank the people who've like really stayed with us from the jump. Like,
thank you.
And who really supported us, honestly. And like who really engaged with our content, gave us really good feedback. Like, I don't know, like we really appreciate you guys, and like this is something that obviously like makes us really happy doing. Like we really do enjoy doing it. It's just like us like being ourselves, and like this was gonna be
a FaceTime call anyway.
Yeah, these are the chats we have behind closed doors.
Facts, like,
but we're just bringing it and putting it on Spotify.
Yeah, and Apple
and Google and Anchor
and other
platforms. But yeah, I feel really good. So we're gonna pop this bottle of champagne.
Yeah, now let's see it again. Y'all remember the New Year's Eve episode? She popped it. But,
God, okay. I hope this isn't. Oh my God, I'm scared. I think this is an actual.
Oh, pop. Yeah, pop.
I'm scared.
Oh yeah, it is.
Do you want to do it?
No. Okay. Well, no, you should do it.
No,
you should do it.
I'm scared. I should do it like this, right? You want to move this glass? How do you do this?
No.
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, just take this off.
I just want to aim it this way, and then I just...
Oh my God,
it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad.
Okay. Yay! Cheers to us.
That's a good pop. I do like these for the pop, honestly.
Yeah, I like the pop too.
This is... Actually, they're not sponsoring us, but it's not it's classic Andre.
It's not our Andre, and we got a comment on our New Year's Eve one. And the person, they were like,
what they say?
They're like, you guys should be sponsored by Andre.
No, literally, we should be.
Like, I'm telling you,
we should be.
We should.
You're gonna just mix yours with some cider, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't.
Well, you could fill it up that same amount. We'll cheers first, and then I'll add the cider. But yeah,
that's so funny. God. No, we literally Andre making an appearance too many times.
Literally, that's our go-to.
I forgot you can't.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
We're gonna need to finish this tonight then.
Yeah, we're drinking it.
Okay.
Let me just preface, y'all. We got
already
a lot
did 2 shots. Shout out to the Chilean shot glasses.
Okay, if you know, you know. If you know, you're a real one.
You're a real one.
Because they've seen me at my lowest. So Chilean shot glasses. Okay.
These shot glasses have been through
it.
They've been through war, honestly. They've seen some stuff.
They've been through college alone.
Oh,
that's
God.
Just automatic.
I need to keep these for life, honestly. Like, they've really seen some. Anyways, all right. Cheers.
Cheers. Congrats to us.
Cheers to y'all. Cheers. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy 1 year.
Happy 1 year.
I wouldn't want to do this podcast with anyone else.
Me either. Not as being sappy.
And I'm not gonna get emotional. But
yeah, I won't get emotional, but
I'm just very happy that I've been able to like celebrate these past like 9 birthdays with you, and I hope it's gonna be like forever. So.
Not as about to cry.
I know.
I'm not even thinking about it because
if I start thinking, I'll drop a tear right now.
We will shed a tear.
Don't worry. After we're done recording,
we're definitely gonna be crying.
We're crying.
I can't believe 9 years. That's crazy. Well, cheers to celebrating our night.
Love you.
Love you too. All right, here we go. Ooh. Andre might have some
competition now. We act like we goddamn champagne connoisseurs. All we drink is Andre. We don't know any better. Or like maybe if we're feeling spicy, we'll get like the little Moscato champagne
sparkling.
one.
Yeah. Oh like, my God, that's so funny. All right, y'all. I'm getting my happy birthday headband. It's a lot of things. Happy birthday to me and happy birthday to the pod.
We added cider to our champagne. That's our thing.
Cider with your champagne. Fine.
Yeah, we put you on.
It's the only mimosa we do. The orange juice, not for us.
One thing about us, acid reflux is gonna whoop our ass.
Literally, I can't. The thing is, because if we're doing mimosas, we want to do more than one. And like orange juice, you can really only do one. It's too much.
Pizza the other day. I had one slice of pizza, and the way my chest hurt so bad. I'm like, am I Natalia right now? Like,
yeah, I can have heartburn.
My brother's wife was like, well, we have Tums. I'm like, no, I don't like Tums. Like, I don't like the taste. So she told me to drink water and baking soda. I did it. Actually, probably one of the most disgusting things I've ever done. It worked immediately.
That's what my mom always tells me to do. Water and baking. Like, if the Tums don't work, do water and baking soda.
It works.
Because but
it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
She's like, yeah, you might want to just take it as a shot. And I did. And it was still nasty.
Anyways. All right. Well, on that note, shall we jump into what we're talking about?
Yeah. Jump in. Lead the way. So we
decided to do...
This is your episode, babe.
God, not my episode. I think we're... Like, I always... Well, we didn't really... First, originally, we weren't going to post this week.
Yeah.
But... And I didn't... Not necessarily that we wanted to make it a birthday episode, because I did one last year. But I thought of this thing. I was like... I feel like 25 is a pretty monumental year.
That's a milestone, for sure.
And I keep seeing these things like, oh, like all these things I learned by 30 or like by whatever. And I'm like, I think it'd be cute to do like 25 lessons I learned by 25.
Yeah.
It was hard to come up with the list one. Some of them are corny. Some of them are actually good lessons. Some of them are kind of funny. But we're just going to run through them. I have them on my phone. I'm debating which ones.
As a typical 25-year-old would.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so I told Ash, like, we were going to do this, and I was, like, on the train on my way back from work the other day, and I was like, I should probably start, like, because on the train, I'd be thinking, like...
You always tell me that. You're like, yeah, I came up with a couple podcast episodes on the train today. I'm like, damn, you be going into deep thought.
No, I don't know.
My head is on the swivel when I'm on the train.
No, my head's on a swivel, too. I think it's just because those moments where you literally don't have service.
Yeah,
like, I'm just
I know
like,
what
okay,
you mean.
like, I don't know what it is. My thoughts just be, like, on the... I don't know. I mean, I have a decent... time on the train for commute, so I'm like, let me just think of some things. But yeah, so I thought of some things. I thought I'd like I'm not gonna start I don't know which one I should start with.
Just go in order so that you don't forget.
I know, but the first one's like ridiculous.
Just say it.
Okay. All right, we'll start with this one. First one is, you're gonna crack up. I learned that faux is pronounced faux, not fox.
You're an idiot.
I thought, I'm like, I learned so much about pronunciation because I pronounce things like, I don't know. One thing about me is I got corrected so much in elementary school for pronunciation. I still get corrected. I don't know what it is. At this point, like, I speak more English than I do Spanish. I get it when I was in elementary school, but now I'm like, okay.
You have no reason.
Like, and I kept saying fox for, like, faux leather. I thought it was fox leather.
When that was.
It was when we were in Boston. You're like, you mean faux?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, she's like, should I put on my fox leather pants? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, fox leather, what? And I'm like, I know this bitch does not mean faux leather. I looked at her, I'm like, you mean faux? And she's like, what?
Because Ash corrects me a lot on things.
We both look at each other like we're both just confused.
I'm like,
she doesn't know what I'm saying. I don't know what she's
like
saying.
A French pronunciation or something. One, the English language is a bit much.
Yeah,
if
we
you
know
really,
that.
If
we
you
know
really
that.
dissect it. But
I
learned
speak
that it was
English
faux.
and I still mess it up.
Yeah.
So, like... But yeah,
pronunciation. There's so many words I would pronounce wrong, but that was just
there's
one.
So many too, and it's not even like I don't do it to like to correct her. It's so funny
because everyone's like confused
what she comes
sometimes.
up with. I'm like, that's
or the way I say things sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know.
Like when we did the wine episode, the wind down episode, and you were like trying to open your bottle of wine, and you were like a spin off. It's a spin off. Yeah. I'm like, what?
I don't know what my head sometimes thinks in like different like.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I have slight dyslexia. Like,
I think I have it too.
Like, I see things and I read things differently, but like I don't know if it's because I like grew up thinking in Spanish sometimes saying things in English.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. And like obviously now I think in English. It's like my primary language. But like certain things I say like, who are we getting down from the car?
Yeah.
Everyone will look at me like
what are you talking
basically
about?
what I say is like when we show up, I'm like, are we all getting down rather than getting out of the car? And like everyone will look at me like my friends, my real friends, like they'll be like, all right, like they have to explain to everyone. She means get out.
Yeah. If y'all want to get out or not.
Because in Spanish, at least in Chile, we say like, se van a bajar del auto, like, are you getting down? So I think that, and I don't know, there's just certain things. But I learned a lot about pronunciation. That's the first one.
It's a good first
I'm 25 and I'm still learning.
That's okay. Hey.
Sometimes I listen back to the podcast. I'm like, what did I say that? Like, I'm like, what was I even saying? I don't know what it is. I'm working on my English in a lot of ways, but yeah.
It's okay.
We all learn.
Who did Nelson Mandela said that he was always learning till the day he died.
Yeah,
He's like 90 something. So hey, keep learning, babe.
Just gotta keep pushing through. But anyways, yeah, that's my first one. Okay, my second one. Again, these are just so random. Like I was just thinking, like I don't know how these came to me. Okay, so second one, I was thinking like driving. One, I become like a decent driver with some of the driving experience I've had, and so one I learned how to do a mini restart for parallel parking.
You're an idiot.
And what I call my mini restart is like, okay. It's not a full restart.
Okay, just
it's
go.
A mini restart.
Yeah, just go.
And I tell people this. My friends are like, what do you... I'm like, I call this a mini restart. And I tell them what to do. And they're like, what the hell are you talking about? Anyway, so when I lived in Boston... Let me tell you, driving in Boston, one of the most stressful experiences of my life. Like, I think it's worse than driving in New York in a different way. Like, driving in New York is like...
Well, driving in New York is like, okay, you're driving in New York, but Boston's like, if you make one wrong turn, like
you're flipped off.
You're
like,
going, yeah, but also like, it's not like a grid format, like in
yeah,
in the city where it's like, okay, you could make
weird.
3 right turns and you'll probably be in around the same area. Boston is like, oh, now you're on a rotary, which is what's it called?
A roundabout. Yeah, it's like,
and then
weird.
you're probably in Maine.
Yeah,
you know, like
it's weird. It's too much. But yeah, so and I would have to like parallel
the mini restart.
No, I would have to parallel park. So like became like a really really good parallel parker. Like I'm pretty decent now. Shout out to my backup camera, honestly. But
same. I don't have one.
It's like you honestly need one with some of the spaces. Like some of the spaces I was parallel parking in Boston were like so tight. You had like 2 inches on each side. But anyway, so I would have to parallel park on this like really really busy street sometimes. And it would be so stressful because you would obviously hold up traffic. Everyone's honking at you. And you know, like, you're already stressed when you're parallel parking.
Yeah.
Like, and if someone honks, it's like, what does that do?
Yeah.
If someone's parallel parking, I will never honk at them because that's going to slow things down. They're going to mess
up. That's not going to expedite the process.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm already stressed. I'm holding up a whole thing of traffic. And it's a tight-ass spot. And everyone's watching me. So... I learned how to, and God forbid you have to restart. I've done that once, and they're pissed. Like if you don't make it, they're mad. So,
oh god,
I learned how to do. I call it a mini restart. So basically, like if like you hit the curb, like it's too hard to like. I feel like I can't explain it like by talking, but like you kind of like have to like pull forward a bit.
Yeah.
And like I can't explain it, but basically I learned how to like restart it without fully getting out and like fixing it. And I call that a pretty good talent because you know what? If I had to restart on some of these busy streets, people are like about to get out of their cars and like
they're gonna
scream
beat
at
you,
me.
Yeah,
like it's like some you gotta get it in one shot usually, or else people are like pissed.
I'll never forget this. Like we were FaceTiming, you were like going somewhere because you FaceTimed me about like the outfit that you were gonna wear, and I was like, oh okay, da, da, da. And then you're like, oh, okay, I'll just like keep talking to you on FaceTime in the car, and you like got to your place and you're like trying to parallel park, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta do a mini restart, and then but like there was someone like watching you also. So like I'm watching Natalia like crank the wheel. Like
I can't imagine.
I was dying, bro. I was dying. And then she's like stressed because it's like the road wasn't that busy, but it was because the guy was like watching you.
Yeah, once like, they watch, and sometimes they actually help, but they're like, I like it when someone helps. They're like, okay, like go a little bit more because some of these spots are like tight. Ridiculous. Like you can't do like the regular trick you have, but like. Oh my god, yeah, but it's just stress when it comes to that, and like I don't know, but yeah, I learned how to do a mini restart and saved my life from freaking getting screamed at in Boston. Because some of them with the New York license plate, they were already my ass.
Yeah, you lucky you didn't have a. That's basically equivalent to having like a Yankee.
Like
a Yankee sticker on your car.
I got flipped off so many times, honked at, cut off. They don't like me. But yeah, anyway, it's not there anymore. Yeah, and imagine parallel parking. But anyways, okay, the third one. I mean, okay. Again, some of these are like deep, some of them are not. The third one is never that serious. I think that's been the motto for the past year. It's really never.
You know what? It really never was that serious.
Like if you look back at some of these things, like, and that's my mentality now. If something like goes wrong, I'm just like, in 5 years, is it really gonna matter? Like
exactly.
It's really never. No.
That's how I used to try to think, like in high school too, like with tests and stuff. I'm like, all right, it's not that serious. Like the teachers would make it more dramatic than it is. Like, all right, girl, I still got into college. So
if it's not gonna matter, like in 5 years or even like a year from now, trust me.
Yeah.
No, we think it is, but it's not. And you know what my big thing now that I tell myself is like I really use like the whole concept of how we're so small.
Yeah.
Like that's my thing. I'm like, we are just so minuscule relative to this universe. Like it's not that serious. Like,
yeah.
And it really like humbles you in a way.
It does. Honestly, it's like, who do you think you are?
It takes you like
think that your one little decision is gonna affect like or be such like a big deal. Like
no. But yeah. Anyway, that's my third one. Okay, fourth one. Dates are for weekdays only. That's because I just think about it. It's like if it's like a bad date, I don't want it to ruin my weekend. Yeah. It's a weekday thing only. At first dates. Yeah. Because I feel like if you were to go on a first date on like a weekend, I feel like unless it's someone you know.
Yeah, already.
And you kind of already like peep the chemistry, you know it probably is going to go well or something. Then yeah. But if it's like someone you're like randomly meeting up with, I feel like I'm not risking that on my weekend.
That's true because I feel like it's easier like during the week. It's like, okay, new day. But like the weekend is like grouped together. So it's like, damn, like if something goes bad like on Friday night, it's like, damn, like I feel like my weekend's a little like.
And the potential you have to do things on Friday, Saturday nights with your friends.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And to like, so yeah, that's my fourth one.
We're girls over here. Yeah. If you know, you know. That's it.
You know. Refer to our girl code episode.
Exactly. Forgot about that one.
That was a good one.
I need to go back and listen.
That was a really good one. You guys should listen to that one.
We'll put it in the show notes.
All right. The fifth one is, again, some of these are just kind of corny, but like letting friends like flow into your life and out of your life. Like you're going to meet different friends in every chapter of your life. And I feel like that's something I've like really, really learned. I feel like we both kind of learned in the past, like, especially once you graduate college, like biggest lesson is the friends coming in and out. And it's not even like dramatic, like goodbyes, like endings that like maybe could have happened in the past. It's just like literally you're just not on the same vibration right now. They're doing something else, you're doing you, and your lives just aren't compatible. And it's okay.
Yeah. I think also like learning that, which I used to hear this saying all the time, but I was like, whatever. Like, but now looking back, I'm like, damn, like that's so true. Like,
it's so true.
Some people are just here for a season.
Literally a season.
Like they don't have to be in your life forever. Like they're here to like teach you a lesson, good or bad. Like not everyone is meant to be in your life forever. And sometimes it could do more harm to you if they actually are there longer than they should be. So once I kind of like, I used to hear that all the time and I was like, oh yeah, okay. But now I'm like, it's true. Like I'm not forcing anybody to be in my life because next thing you know, something happens and they weren't even meant to be in my life for this situation to happen. And you know what I mean? So that's a good one.
Yeah, I really like that one.
I feel like we've learned that a lot.
We have really learned it. And I think it's like sometimes like
it's hard too.
It's very hard to accept. Like sometimes you will feel sad. And I've definitely felt sad. Like we've both felt sad. I feel like about
for sure.
Maybe certain friendships that aren't there anymore, or like we've grown apart, or like our circle getting smaller. But like in the grand scheme of things, like you meet so many new people. Like I feel like, I don't know, like I've really met a lot of new people in the past just like few months, and I'm like, even if it's not like close friends, like just people you're meeting, teaching a lesson, like you're gonna have experience with them, memories, like they serve a purpose, you know 100%. What I mean? And it doesn't need to be like a best friend you're gonna meet in a new chapter. It could just be like people you're meeting.
Exactly.
You know, so I think like just allowing life to just happen the way it's supposed to happen, like we just like force things too much. And like you said, we're doing more harm than good. So I feel like it's just good to just kind of let things just happen, flow in and out. It's okay. And maybe they'll flow back in the future. You never really know, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And especially like with the universe, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna like force anything. Like, I'm just gonna let the universe like take its course, and you know, if someone's meant to be here, they're meant to be here.
They'll find their way no matter what.
Yeah, and it is hard sometimes, but I also learned, like, during those ones where it's like, damn, like, I'm kind of sad that this person isn't really, like, I'm not as close to them anymore. Like, they're not in my life anymore. We had a falling out. It's like, and you sometimes, like, you feel like maybe lonely or anything like that. I remember, like, the saying, it's like, you haven't even met all the people that'll love you yet.
Literally. That's a great
all
one.
the people that you'll make memories with.
Right.
You know, like, you haven't met all those people yet. Like, there's so many more people that you're going to meet
or
and
like,
love.
You're just closing yourself off, too.
Exactly.
Like, yeah. I don't know. That's a really good one. I think it's just a great way to live because, like, I feel like if you could be stuck on other people, I get it, like, it's sad, obviously. Like, you have to feel the way you want to feel, but you're preventing yourself from, like, meeting so many other people that could really change your life. Like, you 100%. Never know. Like, some people I've met and they've just been in my life for, like, the smallest, like, a month or something, or smallest amount of time, like, could really change your life. Like, I've had some impactful, like, interactions with people.
Same.
And so, yeah.
Good and bad.
Good and bad.
Take that as you may. Moving on.
Moving on. Okay, number 6. Sorry, we'll try to keep moving faster. Paying for a concert, always worth it.
100%.
Big one I learned this year. Like, money will always come back, especially for experiences. Like,
yeah, that's a big one for me now.
Money is on experiences always well worth it. At least 99.9% of the time. Like, obviously, sometimes you're like, dang, like, this was kind of trash. But like, just the experience, like, we've really experienced some good things last year, like concerts, especially.
Concerts,
like, traveling. Like, I get it, like, material things, like, sometimes it's good to think, like, is this actually gonna be a good purchase for me? But, like, experiences, well worth it. Like, memories 100%. For a lifetime. Like, I don't know, especially the Bad Bunny. Like, I am so grateful we bought those tickets. And 100%. Like, I don't, especially the last, like, the second concert we went to, like, I'm thanking myself, like, forever that I took the risk to buy those tickets, because I didn't even know I was going to go to that concert, like, or anyone. That was before we even went to the first one. Yeah. So
that was a great purchase on your behalf. Thank you.
I literally told people, and they're like, you're getting them again? You haven't even gone to the first one. I was like, I knew in my head, I'm like, I'm going to regret if I don't get them. Yeah. And you can always resell, too.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know.
That was
best time. So
concerts,
always worth it. Money returns.
Concerts, I don't think I've been to, like, a bad concert that I actually paid for, because I feel like the ones that you paid for,
the Gucci Mane one, but even
that wasn't even bad, because we were having a blast.
We were having a good time, on the like floor. That whole night, we were having But I think, like, the experiences, and especially concerts, it's like some of them, like, they will never happen again. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, like,
but this is like, I feel like that was like the equivalent. Not me being dramatic right now, but, like, think back, like, when we talk to our kids about, like how people talk back to their kids about, like, Michael Jackson, like, seeing Michael Jackson, like, those, like, big, like,
this is kind of our equivalent.
Yeah, like there will, obviously, I'm not comparing Bad Bunny to Michael Jackson, because no one will be able to be Michael Jackson or top Michael Jackson, honestly, in my opinion. So that was just a whole different, like, decade. They're two different people.
Yeah, it's too hard to compare generations.
But, like, this is like, this was like his stadium
of
tour
this time. Yeah, he's really like, there's, I don't know, but that's my 6th lesson.
Got a little concert. Me and Natalia went to a couple concerts
and we got some coming up
from high school. We were going to concerts together,
and you never regret it. Like, it just, I don't know,
had a blast. We saw Trey Songz with our moms. Yes, we know Trey Songz is canceled now.
Yeah, he's canceled.
He wasn't canceled back then, though.
He wasn't canceled back then,
but
good concert for $30.
Our moms are hyped.
They were hyped. My mom's never heard a Trey Songz song in her life.
My mom wanted to see Trey Songz more than I wanted to see Trey Songz. I'm like, girl, you are married.
That was fun.
All right, next one.
Okay, we'll keep moving. Okay, 7. We say this all the time. You never regret not going out.
I swear to God. Like, I'm not lying.
We're just going to leave it at that, because, like, literally, y'all heard us say it multiple times.
If you don't feel it, don't force it, babe.
Don't force it.
That might be the universe protecting you.
Unless it's, like, something special that might not happen again.
Exactly.
And it's like, or if, like, you're being a bum and, like, everyone wants to go out, like, then it's different. But if, like, the vibe and the whole group is off, don't force it.
Yeah, don't force it, babe. Please.
We'll leave it at that.
And one thing about me and Natalia, we will stay in.
We will stay in. And the next day we're feeling great. We get up early, we're going for a walk. Going for a walk. Brunch.
going to brunch, getting a bagel, going to a local bagel shop. Okay, supporting the community.
So we're like, shit, we feel great.
Yeah, that's so funny.
That's a great lesson. Yeah,
true.
If I were to tell myself that, like, I wish I could tell my 22-year-old self, you never coming out, because there's times we were forcing it.
Yeah, we were pushing it.
I don't know why, but yeah.
But yeah, that's a great one. I use that in my everyday, like, not even just like, oh, going out type, like.
Yeah, literally.
Like, oh, like going to clubs and stuff. Like, do I really want to go out to dinner with this person?
And it's not to just not, like, I don't know. I'll get to the next one, which kind of goes off of this. So, number 8 is you can never go wrong with a girls' night. And that's a fact, because honestly, sometimes it's like if you're all together and like you might not feel it. Like sometimes it's okay to rally for a girls' night. Yeah. Like a girls' night, I'm telling you.
I don't think I've had a bad girls' night.
I haven't had a bad girls' night. Ever. And it not like, this is.
We got one coming up, so that's plaster. It's okay.
But I feel like, I don't know what it is. Like the vibes, if you have the right girls group, obviously, like this might not be applicable to everyone, because some people probably have had some bad girls nights, which maybe we've had in the past, but I feel like 90% of the girls nights we've had have been a lit time.
100%.
A good time. There's something about when you get together with your girls. Good time.
Yeah. Even when it's just me and Natalia sometimes.
Literally when it's just the two of us.
And we do that often.
Not many people can do that. Go out with just one person, have a good time.
Cheers to us.
Literally cheers to us.
Because we be going out and we be having a blast. We be going out,
and if people cancel, we're like, oh, like we're sad. We're like, like it's not
but like we're still gonna go.
Because some people be like, oh, we're not going out. Like, we'll still go.
I'll be like, okay.
This is our girls' night. We're like,
sweet dreams, sweetie.
Okay.
Guess what? We still going. And one thing about it, we gonna have a good old time.
Yeah. A good time.
That sound, boy, we had a time last night.
That's literally us.
That's us. I love that.
Our pre-games together are so fun.
Our pre-games are so stupid.
Oh my God. I don't know.
Yo, I need to record it one day.
Yeah, we need to just do like a...
Because we're also just like all over the place, because we're always rushing.
We're always rushing. There's like 30 minutes to pre-game, but it's about to be the latest 30 minutes.
We always are like, okay, let's plan the day. We try to plan the day. The day goes longer than what we think. Sometimes we'll throw a nap in there, because usually she'll be like, I need a nap. I need a nap.
Yeah, to go out. Girl. If we went out the night before, I need a nap for the second night.
So then she needs a nap, so we take a nap, and then we get up, and we usually start talking and like just chat, and then like we'll be on our phones and
then get food, and then it's like 10, and we're like, oh my God, we have like an hour to get ready.
Pre-game for like 20 minutes.
Uber. We're like, we gotta get there. Oh my God, it's too much. We gotta work on that this year.
It's just like so much going on.
Because we could have some lit pre-games if we actually took our time. Yeah, we need to work on that.
That one time when we watched Love is Blind.
Oh my God, that was not a pre-game show.
I was like, why are we watching this? She's like, I just want to catch up on one episode. I'm like,
we got into it, slowed us down, but
definitely slowed us down.
Anyways, you never go wrong with the girls' night.
Facts.
Okay, number 9. Oh shoot, I feel like we've also said this on the pod. College isn't the best 4 years of your life. 100%. I feel like we mentioned that. I don't even need to go on to that. Refer to.
I don't even know what.
Oh, the unpacking your college experiences episode. For that episode for more detail on that, but
no.
Anyways,
fun times,
but trust me,
best 4 years.
I don't know who came up with that, but anyway.
A clown, an idiot. That was the best 4 years of stress, tears, and heartache.
In many ways, it was still a good time. It was fun. Oh shoot,
what was that?
The cat. Oh, the cat. But life gets better.
Yeah, I feel like it's progressively gotten better.
Anyways,
all right. Can you put that on?
I don't think anything is like the best for. Yeah, I'll move this.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 10. Oh my God, we're only at 10. I gotta hurry it up. Okay.
Let me see let me look at what.
Oh yeah. Go look so I can like figure out.
Oh shit, we're already at 43.
Okay. Well, I feel like some of these we can rush through. Yeah. Okay. So number 10 is I learned how to live with people you don't vibe with. Big learning lesson. Ashley has heard a lot about these stories.
Girl. I be living vicariously through her in every aspect of life, I feel. Like, literally. Because she'll be doing, like... But I have to hear about it. Like, her problems and everything that's, like, going on. So, like, I'm living through her because I feel what she feels sometimes.
Yeah,
so I'm
I
like,
tell everything. I'm like, it's... And she's seen it, like, firsthand.
Yeah.
So, yeah, taught me a lot of lessons. But cheers to my living situation now,
Oh,
because
girl, you done.
yeah, I went to the, I was in the trenches for a while.
Let's say she's in a penthouse now. That's basically what she's at now.
The equivalent, yeah.
When she says trenches, baby. Okay, yeah,
we'll leave it at that.
Let's move.
Okay, number 11. This is so random. Sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen.
One thing about Natalia, she's gonna put on the SPF.
SPF every day.
And she will get upset if she didn't.
If I don't wear it, I'm actually upset. That's it. Sunscreen and retinol, life game changers. Number 12. Your friends are probably a lot cooler than the celebrities you idolize. That is something I live by.
That's a bar.
Because honestly, I think about that all the time. Like, I feel like growing up, especially, like, obviously, what we say, like, we were, like, one of the first generations to be exposed to social media. Like, we saw all these celebrities, like, hang out, and, like, we'd almost, like, in a way, envy, like, we wish we had their life and everything. But I'm like, once you really start to appreciate your friend group and the people you're surrounded with, especially, like, some of the people we surround ourselves with are, like, a really fun, good time, like, hilarious. And I just think it's, like, wow, like, these people are actually so cool. And they're probably a lot cooler than these people like we think we idolize. So it's 100%. Like just being grateful for those people you surround yourself with. But yeah, I always tell myself that, honestly, like some of our friends, like, we could have a reality TV show.
Girl, I'm telling you.
With the interviews. Okay, 13. A man is never worth coming between a friendship. And I think we've said that before. And it's pretty obvious. But, like, honestly, it's worth saying, and we can repeat it. It's really never, ever worth coming between a friendship.
Yeah.
In any case scenario. And even sometimes, like, people can get lost in the heat of the moment. You know what I mean? But it's never worth, like, any friendship. A fight, nothing. Like, it's really not.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Unless it's, like, your family member. But a regular, no. Mm-mm. Anyways, cheers to...
Yeah. We're not gonna go into detail about that. Just know, me and Natalia have a real friendship. Like,
yeah, literally.
I know it looks all peaches and cream on the outside. We've been through it.
But not in ways
not
like
in
that.
Like crazy
not in the
ways.
Crazy ways. But I feel like
we've had our fights here and there.
We've had our fight. We haven't really fought that much though. But like, I feel like men have actually gotten involved. Like, by what we say is like. We won't go into like extreme detail, but it's never broken up a friendship.
Yeah, it's never broken it up. But yeah, we don't. The thing is, like when we argue. Like it's a good.
Yeah, we argue, and we have two different argument styles.
Yeah.
So it's like so interesting.
It's so
but
funny.
We don't really
it's
argue
so
that
funny.
much. We've only
Yeah, we don't do that as much.
And it's not like we're both like want to like have a solution at the end. Like
I'm thinking about our last fight that we had.
It was the dumbest fight we ever. We were both drunk, and we hugged out there and we were like, "What are we?" We were both fighting about two different things.
Two different things, like two idiots.
It was like 2 in the morning. We're both like,
yeah, we're both drunk. I'm like,
she's upset about what we both like. It was such a miscommunication. We're like, I think we're like, what? And we realized we were both like at the same point of view.
Yeah, we're like. No, we're both. I'm mad about that too. She's like, yeah, me too. I'm like, oh, all right.
It was like fighting as we were making the bed.
Yeah, that was so getting the pillows. Like, what was going on?
Like, we were both drunk.
Yeah, that was like
there was no miscommunication. We're like, what are we talking about? But anyways,
yeah, we literally hugged it out.
We hugged it out. We're like, that was the dumbest thing.
We're not even mad at each other. We're mad at him. Like.
We're taking it out on the wrong.
We're taking it out on the wrong people. We're taking it out on each other. We should have all the smoke for the person that we were mad about.
There was like an outside camera. That would have been so funny.
I swear, I wish that was recorded.
But we don't really fight like that. Was like our first one in a while.
In a minute, yeah, we don't.
Yeah, we don't really fight like that. Honestly, like it's nothing. Yeah,
I think the last like major one I thought of was like college.
Yeah. But even those, like, we would always, like, it was never anything, like...
Yeah. I think
college is an interesting time because there's
you learn a lot about yourself and, like, what you allow.
You make mistakes, too, and it's not, like, a perfect... Like, nobody's perfect. You're learning how to become a good friend, I think, as long as you grow from things, you know?
Exactly. New situations and stuff. So.
Yeah. But, yeah, anyways. Oh, wait, I already said this one. Okay, this was another friend one. We're going to skip that one. 14, come up with your own lesson. Think about a lesson.
Yeah, you might have to come up with one on the spot. Always check the weather.
Always check the weather. Yeah. Bring an umbrella with you. On deck. That's all I gotta say.
That's 14.
That's 14 for you. Always.
Always have a
Literally.
mini umbrella.
Mini umbrella. Have multiple in different locations.
Exactly.
Car, apartment,
That's a
backpack.
fact.
Anyways. Okay. Okay, 15. This is kind of dramatic the way I wrote it, but I said family's the most important thing in my life. Which is true. Like, we both always say, like, our family is, like...
Main priority.
And I think I realize it, like, more and more. But, yeah, I feel like as I've gotten older, especially, and, like, moved around, I realize that, like, in the end, like, my family is what keeps me sane, and it's, like, literally the core value. And, like, by family, obviously, I mean, like, my immediate family, but also, like, you too, like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean, like, the close-knit group of people, like, your family is really what keeps you grounded, and, like, it's the most important thing, hands down.
I agree. Yeah, and I think also that's why, like, we get along so well. It's like our values are, like, aligned.
The same,
like,
right.
they're literally the same, and, like, family is so important to me. Like, that's, like, on days that I don't want to, like, get up or something, like, I get up because I'm like, okay, well, I'm doing it for them, you know, like, family. I want to do it for my family. Yeah. So I 100% agree. And family doesn't mean just blood relatives either.
It means
it's
like
your
you're really close friends, and like they're just the what people that keep you grounded. And it's like, and you never really regret spending time with your family. Like, I spend a lot of time with, like, especially my immediate family and stuff, and it's like, I will never regret. I know I will never regret that time.
Exactly. So it's, even if you, like, argue or something,
right.
like, later on in life, you'll be like, all right, at least I was there. You know?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, okay.
Also, y'all, I'm on my
second glass. I gotta finish on. Let me.
She's over here babysitting, like.
I'm listening off these things. I'm over here sipping.
I know. I'm shocked you're not parched. I'd be parched.
Yeah, literally. Okay. 16. We kind of mentioned this earlier. Not everyone is a girl's girl.
Ooh, girl. And we learned that.
We have learned that in a lot of ways. And refer to our girl code episode when we talk about girls.
Not us plugging all the episodes.
Not us plugging. We're saying if you want more honestly, background.
Yeah, it's been a year.
So
we got content.
We might repost some.
Yeah, we might have to do that.
Yeah, we might film a part 2 to that. Honestly,
yeah, we should.
But yeah, I think that's all I'll leave it at. Is not everyone's a girl's girl, and it's okay. Like, it doesn't make anyone a bad person, but I just think it's like some of the expectations we have for people isn't like what we have for each other.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Or some of our friends. Like,
yeah, exactly.
We're friends with a lot of girls who like really support us. So yeah. But yeah, that's that. Okay. 17. Oh, this one's cute. Your friends can be your soulmates.
Oh my God. I saw a thing today about that, and I was like, I really think Natalia is like my soulmate.
I was literally thinking that the other day.
Like, I'm not kidding.
It's so crazy because I know we like say it all the time, and it's like, I don't know what it is. Like, me and Ashby,
I don't know what it is. Like, it's unexplainable.
Yeah, it really is unexplainable, and I'm gonna start crying if we like talk about this.
I know.
But it's like, I always saw this thing. It's like, maybe our friends, and even like with some of our other friends too. Like, sometimes I feel like there's such a soul connection.
Yeah, and like I've known you in the past life.
In a past life, and I'm like, I think like maybe our friends are our soulmates, and the guys are just people like we have fun with. And like, obviously, it's not like we're like messing with people's feelings in a way. It's just like. But, like, I think people always think it's like, oh, like, the guy you have to be with is, like, your soulmate. Your friends are the people you have fun with. Like, sometimes your friends can be your soulmates, like, and it, like, platonic soulmates that you, like, I don't know. And I feel like people don't talk about that enough, like, friendship soulmates. But maybe we'll do an episode on that because that's crazy that we've both been thinking that.
I've been thinking it, too, because I saw it a lot lately. I saw it on TikTok, and I'm like, damn. Like, I really think Natalia is my soulmate.
I know. It's like, I feel like we knew each other in a past life.
Like, it just doesn't, like, make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense because when we get, it's just like, it's unexplainable.
And it's like, I don't, like, I have other friends, but, like, it's not to this, like, level, I feel.
Of connection where we're just on the same, like, vibe. Like, maybe we were, like, sisters or something in a past life or something. Family members.
Like, I just feel, like, so comfortable with you.
Like, safe.
Yeah.
It's weird, Not weird, but it's like...
It's just... Yeah, it's just unexplainable. I don't know. Yeah. Like...
I know
I've been thinking about it, like, especially, like, with the birthdays, like, when I was like, oh, my God, like, spent 9 birthdays together, but it feels like I've been there for every single one.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like...
It's crazy, honestly, to think about, like... and obviously Ash is part of like my family now. Like we literally, when we say we're literally sisters, like it literally feels like we're sisters, like the sisters we never had. Like
serious.
It's just, I don't know. It's just a platonic. I've been really thinking about that too, like platonic soulmates. It's like we always think about, and maybe you can have multiple soulmates in this lifetime.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's not like you have one soulmate, but like sometimes your friends can be your. And I'm thinking about also other friends we have.
Yeah,
not even if they're not your soulmates, but like the connection you have with them can really
just
serve
like
a purpose.
how comfortable, like
right.
Because like I feel like for us too, like it's not that we don't. I don't know. Like it's hard for me to get comfortable with people. Right. Enough to a certain point. And like I feel like with you and like a couple of our other friends, like I know that like I'm comfortable with you and like we could sit in silence. It's not weird.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
And I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, like there's been times when I would go visit you and we literally just sit on the couch. Not talking.
For an hour or two.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
And
or we literally just watch a YouTube video.
Yeah. Like,
and it's not, and you can't really do that. And there's some people, like there's some other friends, like when we get together, it's like we don't need to fill the space, like
exactly.
And that's a rare. Like I'm very, very grateful to have that, like
100%.
Because not everyone has that. I mean, obviously, like maybe it'll come in different areas of your life, but we're lucky to have that right now and like for how long. But yeah, that was 17.
Which I've been getting real emotional lately.
Me
specifically
too.
About you because I'm like. With your birthday coming up, and I know like my birthday's like we're turning 25. I'm like, oh my god, like I've known you since 5th grade.
That's so crazy.
And I was thinking about, I was like, oh my god, like I don't know what I would ever do if something happened to you.
I know,
yeah. Like I was thinking that, like literally, what would I do? I don't even know what I would do.
We won't even think about that.
I'm honestly. Not gonna think about it, but like that's how like.
Well, just I always think about how crazy it is how the universe like placed us in our like.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was talking to my mom about it. Like we didn't have like similar classes. I wasn't playing the same sports you were playing. Like. Yeah. But yet we're here.
Anyways, all right, we'll stop.
Not us getting.
Oh God.
Hey, guess what?
We're just trying to like come up with things.
Guess what we're gonna do after the pod? Cry together.
Gosh, yeah, that's crazy. All right, move on to 18. This just got so unserious. 18.
I know it's something stupid.
If I look bomb in an outfit, I'm gonna rewear it. I don't care.
Yo, I promise you, Natalia will rewear an outfit till to the point where it's like, girl.
No, I will rewear, and I don't care.
I have a couple bodysuits. You know the zebra print one.
Yeah, she has a few bodysuits
that she wears through it.
But I rewear like full
outfits, shoes, bag, hairstyle too. I'm like, yo, can you switch it up?
I'm like, different people are seeing me.
Yeah, facts.
Have you seen the thing where it's like, I saw this TikTok the other day. It gave me such a great idea. I'm like, for you said for you today. It was like a girl showing like her first date outfit. She's like, yeah, I wear this on every first date. It's not like the guys talk to each other. I'm like,
that's actually
literally
fire.
About to do this.
No, I know you're gonna do it.
Because coming up with a date outfit is already hard. I'm like, once I come up with it, I'm re-wearing this. What are the guys gonna do? Talk?
Yeah, facts. They know each other. They were college roommates. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
like,
honestly, idea for y'all. Rewear your first date outfits or whatever.
One thing Natalia's gonna do,
I'll rewear an outfit.
Oh
like,
my
especially
god, bro!
I'm minimalistic.
Yeah, that's her favorite thing. That's yeah, that's her favorite thing. Yeah, I'm a minimalist. It has like, I could tell you piece by piece Natalia's wardrobe.
She literally knows. She came over
and then she calls me and it's like,
I gotta come up with an outfit.
Yeah, I gotta come up with an outfit. I'm like, what outfit that you haven't worn yet already? One. And then she's like, yeah, that gray sweater. And I'm like, I know exactly what
the gray sweater.
The one gray sweater.
Like I literally have like, I have a very minimalistic wardrobe, I will say. I'm trying to expand on it, but
and I'm like, bro, like there's only so many ways to like, so many outfits where it's like at this point you've worn this outfit before. Just rewear it again. Like, why are you calling me?
Yeah,
you know you're gonna just rewear a fit you wore
and I'm like,
before.
it's never really that serious. Like, no one will really remember. Like, just do it. Honestly.
Well, you have a washer.
I have a washer, and I'm not gonna. If the clothes is, I didn't buy it to wear it one time.
Exactly.
One time I got called out on it once.
That's why I brought out the washer.
Story. And I literally looked at this girl. I'm like, do you not own a washer? This was in 10th grade. But anyways.
Yeah, we're not going to go
we
into
won't
detail
go into
about
detail on
it.
that one because time is ticking. But anyways,
That was funny though.
that was. I'm like,
I
girl,
remember
no
you
way you're
told
calling
me-
me out. I look more bomb than you. That's why.
Yeah, I remember when Natalia told me that this girl said basically like, "Did you wear? Is that the dress that you wore to so and so's party?
You're wearing it again.
You're wearing it again?"
I was like, girl, unnecessary.
Yeah, and I remember when Natalia told me about that, I was weak.
She was cracking me up.
She was pissed because she's like, "I have a washer. Like, I'm gonna wash the dress. It's not like I didn't wash it. Like, obviously I'm gonna rewear it."
I was so mad.
It was a FaceTime call. I'll never forget it because I was laying on my couch and I was wheezing.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this girl is going off right now about this. And I would be pissed too. Like, okay, that's the problem with our society. Fast fashion. You can rewear something again.
Yeah.
It's okay, babe.
Yeah. Bad.
That was classic though.
I don't know why she called me out for that. I'm like, all right, girl.
I always like to bring that up sometimes.
I'm like, get it together.
I'm like, are you re-wearing that outfit?
Yeah, literally. Did you wear that?
Did you wear that to
XYZ or whatever?
Remember, did you already wear that out? You wore that out 3 months ago. Yeah.
I'm like, I will never call someone out for re-wearing something. Like,
yeah,
it's
like
not that
mind your
serious.
business. It's never that. I
if you look
respect
bomb, why can't you re-wear it?
Exactly.
Shit.
You paid for it.
Really?
Whoever, somebody
it's
paid
giving
for it.
fan behavior. If they're
Yeah, they were a fan. Anyway, we move.
Anyways, we move. Okay, 19. This one's also kind of like cliche, but rejection is redirection. And we felt that many ways. Like, I'm talking job, friend, boy, in any sense. Rejection is redirection, and like,
and I always say rejection is protection.
Protection too. Yep.
Because
it is like you don't know what that like person.
I'm telling you, and just in general, not even like a person, like even just situations. Like the other day, my brother, not me putting him on blast, he got in a car accident, and like his car was totaled. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, honestly, like that is probably even better than what was gonna happen because he took like a different way that day.
Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, like. That was probably God protecting you from going
whatever could have
happened down the normal way that you used to go. So yeah. I always say like rejection is redirection and protection too. Yeah,
you never know, especially with people like you were saying earlier. Like you never know the harm they could cause. Like being like, and I like single-handedly like looked back and reflect. Oh, let me pour the cider first.
You just have the jug.
I have the jug open. I've like looked back with like people I've either been like rejected by or like it didn't work out, like not necessarily like rejected, like it just didn't work out, and like what has happened after that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, and how my life got like better or like tremendously better in some way, like in every way. And sometimes you don't see it in the moment, but in the grand scheme of things, like just trust. Rejection is redirection, protection, like
facts. Because I be looking back, I'm like, oh, I'm glad that like relationship in the moment, or didn't go through, or like that job didn't work out,
or that trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're thinking of the same trip.
Yeah. Like,
no, I'm serious. Like that.
Oh God, I don't know what we were thinking about.
That. Oh,
there's one person that's probably watching this that might know.
Yeah, I know
what trip we're talking about. But anyways, rejection is redirection and protection.
Yeah.
20. Facts. We'll keep moving. You never need that last tequila shot.
Oh boy.
You never need that last shot of anything. Like,
my God.
You will. There's no need to take it at all.
At all, because
the night's over. You need to go home, drink some water, and go to bed. There's no need to take a shot.
Like,
for you.
What is that gonna do? You're going home. You're going home in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, why are you paying $20 for a tequila shot? What is that going to do for you, realistically? Knowing that you have to go in an Uber back home. It's a long commute. Yeah. Oh, that's, that one. Yeah. That one. Hey, you talking a little too loud with that one.
Yeah. The ones who know. Yeah. Never worth it. Don't take that shot. If it's past 2 a.m.
Yeah, you're done.
And you're leaving at 3, stop. Cut it out. Get
some
water.
So that you can just go to sleep.
You don't want to wake up. It's never worth it.
We need to start practicing that now, for real.
Yeah, we need to write these down. Look at them.
Yeah, we're gonna look at them when we out.
Whip out the notes.
Be like, it was number 18. Oh,
Yeah.
don't take the last tequila shot. All right. Take the card back. Close the tab.
Literally, close the damn
Close.
tab. Close the tab. Don't open the tab.
Don't open the
even
tab.
open the tab. Shit.
Don't open the tab, especially if you pregame. Be for real.
I don't open a tab. Like, I've opened a tab like once or twice,
And I always regret it
every time.
I
I'm like, why did it come out to 150?
Because I think I'm
Who
top.
ordered a drink on this?
Yeah, I always think I'm
Something
top
the bartender
shot.
at this point ordered a drink on my tab. Like,
Facts.
I only got 2 drinks.
I be like looking at my
And
app in the
usually-
morning. I'm like,
and you're usually drunk, like signing the thing, so you
Oh
can
my
never look at
God.
like what you order, and you
Yeah.
like tip something. The next day, you're like, what the?
yeah, like
Anyways.
how it's always it will never fail. This is always what happens the next morning. How much were those tequila shots?
Literally,
Because no one remembers the price.
Nobody.
Like, bro, never take that last tequila shot.
never
babes.
take it. It's not worth
It's
it.
never worth it. Like, it's never done like anything that made me the mood better.
No, and I just
The
get
night
pissed.
better.
I'll spend the money on them. I'm
Yeah.
like, why did we buy $17 tequila shots? Anyways, yeah, we need to. I'm gonna write these down for when we go out.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to, you tattoo number 18. I'll tattoo number 19, and we got it on deck. Like,
Literally,
bro.
Anyways, all right. 21 related. A drink is never worth more than $15.
Yo. We've learned
So-
a lot of lessons with
Look.
this drink bit.
No
I
drink.
promise
It's
you.
never worth more than 15. Like,
Ever.
I'm telling you, if it's more than 15, just get one.
Yeah.
Never, don't get 2. Like,
Don't get two, because the two, you're not going to feel the two.
you're not feeling the 2 at that point. Like,
Because if it's especially if there's those big cups, like drinks, like, you're
No.
not chugging those
Yeah,
to where
no.
you're going to feel it immediately.
Yeah.
So by the time you finish the first one, you're already like, okay, feeling it. And then by the time you finish the second one, it's like, okay, that didn't add to my feeling. Like,
yeah.
it's not making me drunker. I just feel the
No,
same.
exactly.
So yeah.
Dang.
Oof. Definitely not over 15.
Never 15. All right. 22. Sometimes you don't need closure.
Ooh.
I know. I don't know.
She's
what I
hitting
was-
us with the bangers at the end,
I
bro.
don't know why I was.
That's a fact, though. That is true.
It is so true. Like, I feel like there's times where it was like, I look back and I was like, why did I think I needed so much closure? Like, I'm like, oh my God, I just need closure. I need closure. Sometimes you just don't need it. It's not going to make you any more peaceful.
And it's not even that you don't need the
and they're not going to
closure.
give you the closure you want.
One. Two, sometimes the last thing they said was all the closure that you needed, or the last things that
Right.
they
You need
didn't
to really
say.
think. Actions speak louder than words, honestly.
100%.
You don't need someone to tell you this and that. Like, sometimes you don't need to know.
Yeah.
Just move on, honestly. Like, I know it's hard, it's easier said than done, but like the amount of times I would think like, oh my God, like I just wish I had some closure.
I used to think that way too.
Yeah.
When I was younger.
Well, closure is like always talking about, like, sometimes you just need to reach out to get closure. You don't need closure every time. You just need
And
to
the
look
closure,
at the way.
that's the thing. Like, you're
They're
not
not gonna give you the closure you
They're
want.
not gonna give you the closure that you want, bro.
Give yourself the closure you want, honestly.
Exactly.
Give yourself, like, just tell yourself whatever you think and move on, because, or whatever you need to hear, because they're not going to give you the closure you want.
Ever.
For 99% of the time, they're not going to give you the closure you want. It's just going to make you continue to think you need more closure. I need to hear more about this.
Yeah.
No.
Or like, what did he mean by that when we had a little closure talk? Like,
Yeah, no.
Then you start overanalyzing things.
No,
Like, all right,
you
we're
never
done.
know.
We're done.
You never
how about,
need it.
How about you said what you said? Okay, and I'm gonna take it at face value, and I'm using that as closure.
Think about the lessons you learn and just move on, because every person teaches you a lesson in some way, and like move on. I know it's harder said than done, because we want that last conversation.
Or
sometimes with
easier
certain
said.
people.
Easier said than done.
Easier said than done. Champagne's good to me. I'm kidding. Easier said
Well,
than
we were
done.
supposed to take a shot.
We were at the end. We will.
All right, we'll take one again.
But yeah, closure's not
That's a
worth
good one.
it.
That's a
Should
good
we
one.
do a shot before we finish the last?
We could do it at the end if you want.
Okay.
Intermission.
Intermission.
We're
Shot.
We're taking a shot from the classic
Chilean shot.
Chilean
These are
shot
so classic.
glasses. I swear, I think I took my first shot from these.
That's crazy. Yeah.
We're not promoting
Oh
underage
my
drinking.
gosh.
I know that
All
that
right,
age
just cheers. Just cheers.
Yeah.
I don't even think of that.
If you know, you know.
You know. Those who were there that night, I know one person was at least listening that was there that night. Oh, God, that shot. Give me a second, y'all. I'm recovering.
Yeah.
I feel it going down my stomach right now.
Yeah, if y'all are watching the visual, and if you know me, You know that anytime I take a shot of anything, my face, I can't hide the pain that my body's going through. It's like I'm going through like an exorcism
that's
almost.
me when I do a vodka shot.
That's me when I do any shot of any
tequila, I can
thing.
like, okay, vodka, it's clipped.
Yeah, vodka I take better
like,
than tequila.
Oh, God, vodka. Oh, I can't think about that. No.
But tequila, I don't know what it is. It's like I try to drink it and my body's like, relax, focus, swallow it, and then you're good. But
I love tequila, honestly.
I don't know what.
Some good shots or sipping tequila is good.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know. It's true when people say like certain alcohols, like certain liquors make you act differently.
It's so true. Think about wine.
It's so true.
Why is wine drunk so different from any other drunk?
Wine drunk? Oh, baby.
Why is that the case? Anyways, different episode.
We're gonna bring up the statistics.
We'll bring up this in another one. But yeah. Anyways, we'll continue because we know it's getting late. Okay.
Early for that.
Early. All right, 23. You don't need to be good at your hobbies.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I put AKA dancing. We mentioned on the podcast. I'm not a professional dancer. Is that going to stop me?
Hell no.
I'm not a professional skier. Is that going to stop me? No.
Absolutely not.
Like, you really don't need to be good at your hobbies. And it's okay. Like, if you like doing it, do it.
Exactly. That's all that matters. That's what a hobby is for.
Just do what makes you happy and what really, like, fuels your soul. I'm telling you, your life will be better. Like, without the judgment, like, there's no need to compare yourself to somebody else. Oh, I need to be good at doing this. No. Who started that?
An idiot.
An idiot. Like, you're not going professional. It's your hobby.
Facts.
Emphasis on hobby, not profession.
Yeah, if you want to go professional, then okay.
Then maybe go a little harder.
Yeah, but
shit,
until
if
then,
it's your hobby,
just chill out and enjoy. Sheesh.
Like, I'm going to still chop it low at the club.
What?
For people who say, like, I'm not good at dancing, just dance.
Yeah, facts.
Y'all, just dance.
Just do it. Move your body.
Good. I'm never at the club being... Has anyone ever been at the club? Ooh, they're a bad dancer.
Yeah.
I've never thought that once in my life.
Never. I always am like, oh, go
Unless
off.
someone's pumping out, like, some, like, freaking snake.
I mean, I be doing that sometimes. But nah, one thing about
me and I should be like, oh shit, dance battle?
Yeah, facts.
Should be back.
You want to battle? I told Natalia that we have to have like dances set, just in case somebody.
In case
we
someone
go
try
out,
to
we go
try.
out a lot. Just me and you. Just in case
And
a girl
sometimes-
wants to like
just in
dance
case
battle us like in White Chicks.
Yeah, we need a dance
something.
routine.
We gotta have the powder where they did that in the movie.
We need some sort of dance routine.
Cheers.
Cheers. Dance routine. The next one.
We gotta learn some TikToks. Yo, I'm just gonna tell y'all real quick. Like, me and Natalia have tried to learn TikToks, and it just doesn't.
There's sometimes like shout out to the people who be dancing like that. Hold on, it's falling. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about us trying to learn, and it's okay. So there's us trying to learn the words to something. I usually get it. Okay,
she does.
It's how it takes a little bit. Whatever. Sometimes
it's the dances because they're just like weird. They're like, weird. It's like no one. It's not like a regular like routine you would do.
Yeah. So I'm like,
who's coming up with these moves?
I don't know.
Wait,
freaking choreographers.
Have you seen the thing where it's like we're gonna need a lot of hip replacement to like succeed?
Yeah, literally.
This generation's moving their hips too much.
Hard,
hips
bro.
are moving with this generation.
No, waistlines. At least ours.
Our waistlines are moving. As like we said, the waistlines are moving.
I'm just thinking because I was looking back at some videos from Puerto Rico. I'm like, yo, our waistlines were going dumb in Puerto Rico. Like, seriously. Like on the beach, waistline moving. At the club, waistline moving.
At breakfast,
waistlines moving. Like, be for real. So yeah,
I'm really but you see the way some people move their hips on TikTok. I'm like, yo, you're gonna need a hip replacement.
Yeah, I'm like,
and I know that took 20 tries to get that one, which I'm not hating.
Yeah, I'm not hating.
I'm just saying, like, I know that hip hurts.
Yeah, 100%. Or you stretch regularly, and like most
you
people
do some
don't.
hip openers.
Yeah, them good mornings. Not us though.
Not us.
Be easy though.
Be easy. I'm weak. Okay. Anyways, 24. Journal because you'll never regret not journaling, or you'll never regret
Restart that.
Okay. Number 24. Journal. That's it. Because honestly, like, I regret the times I didn't journal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I wish I journaled more during, like, the pandemic. I mean, like, even though we're still kind of, like, in a weird phase, like, during the actual lockdown pandemic, I wish I journaled every day because there was just so many, like, thoughts I had.
Yeah.
And I wish I could go back and, like, reflect on, like, what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Or, like, because I had a lot of revelations during the pandemic. And I think a lot of people did.
I feel like a lot of people did as well.
And I wish I actually, like, wrote them down and, like, I don't know
how I was feeling.
Or just in general, like, I look back at, like, certain ages of my life. I'm like, what was I going through?
Yeah.
You know, like, I wish I actually took the time to journal. It's not like, I know journaling every day is hard, but even doing, like, once a week or, like, once a month or something to, like, really reflect on the lessons you've learned. Because trust me, your future self, like, will thank you. Yeah. Honestly.
100%.
And it helps with your growth, in my opinion. I don't know.
I think so as well, because I wish that I journaled more, because I used to journal like in elementary school, like, you know, I would have a little diary, whatever. But I feel like for me, middle school was really, I was going through a lot, like personally, with like family stuff and like dealing with like my first death in the family, like so much dealing with my first heartbreak.
Yeah, middle school was a hard time.
And it was like all happening at once. And I remember, luckily for me now, I will always remember that time in my life. And I remember like how I felt.
Right.
And like, it feels like it was like yesterday. Like I'll never be able to forget all those feelings.
Right. Because if monumental things happen, you usually remember them.
But I also wish like I was kept a journal during that period. And then like the period after, like how I got out of that.
Right.
And got through it. But I mean,
that's true.
I've been journaling. The thing with journaling, bro, and I've noticed about myself, it's like there's some days where I'm like, all right, I'll journal, you know, when I get in bed, and then I get in bed, I'm like
no, I'm not. It's hard sometimes. I'm like, I'm so tired. I don't want to journal. But then, like,
even just like the act
my hand
of
hurts.
writing,
my hand hurts. Sometimes.
I realize that I don't write
enough. That might be that might just be like this era of time because we type.
I think so. Oh my God, I don't write anything. It hurts my hand.
Sometimes I do short journal entries. I'm like,
I have to because my wrist hurts.
My hand hurts. So I'm right. I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could just do a voice.
Getting carpal tunnel.
Some people do video journaling.
I know.
Have you seen that?
I know someone that does that.
That's a lot of storage though.
Yeah, babe. I pay for 100 gigs on the Google Cloud. Yeah. And yeah, it's full. So I don't like, and that's not what video journaling. So I don't know. I know someone that does voice memos, so they use voice memos. So I would love to do that.
I might do that like in notes or something on the cloud. Yeah.
And I've done that like,
but sometimes I feel shy. I'm like,
yeah. Hey, I think a voice memo is a good one if you don't want to like see yourself on camera or anything.
Yeah, seeing yourself might be a lot. I'd look back and be like, whoa.
But there's been many times where I've tried to like in my head like start a vlog. So I would start a vlog and I'm like, damn, like I wish I kept going like with this and actually did it for like about how I feel and what I'm going through and like, but I don't know. I might start that. I gotta find a way to do that because it's the storage for me. Like
it's really the storage. I feel that's why writing is like, but then it's like a notebook is so like delicate. Like it's like precious.
Yeah,
because like it can easily be lost or whatever in many ways. So it's like.
Luckily for me, I don't
take advantage of. Yeah.
Anywhere.
I don't know.
Like the other day, I wrote like 4 pages. I was like,
I think it's good. I want to document more of my 20s because
me too.
Like we can only like you can like I look back and I'm like, wow, I wish I documented more of this time. But all I can do is document more of the time I'm in now.
Yeah.
Like there's no point in like dwelling in the past. Like just document more.
I think we'll be happy now.
But I think we're lucky we have videos and things to look back on.
100%. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think it's good to just document your feelings, you know, because you can't see that in videos. Like I don't remember how I was feeling that specific day.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's also cool, like, because I watch. There's this TikToker and he's like a gym like guy, like basically, and he moved to Texas like on on a whim, like not much money to his name, and like he recorded himself like I think 2019 or like I forgot what year it was, and it was like a video journal of him saying like all the things that he wanted to do, and it's like I'm watching him do those things now, and like he put it in a vlog like at the end of like his video journal talking about like I'm gonna make this move to Texas and it's gonna change my life, and and it's like actually changing his life, and I'm like, oh, I should do that too, because like I was like so like emotional about it, which again I'm becoming a little sappy. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
It's okay, honestly, to feel the way you
want. My God, I'm so emotional. And I don't know what, I think that's just my inner child. I'm allowing my inner child to come out.
Yeah,
because like I was like
it's
pretty
okay
emotional
to feel your
as a kid.
emotions, honestly. Like any gender person, just
but,
feel your emotions.
Oh my God, lately it's just been like, like,
it's
been
just let it
shaking
out, honestly.
me. Yeah, like I just been very emotional, very like I don't know, my emotions have just been so intense lately, like whatever emotion it is, like
maybe
I've been like
in retrograde.
So grateful lately.
Me too.
Like,
I've been really
so
grateful. I think
like,
that's why we've
to
been
the point
happy.
I'm like, I could cry. That's how grateful I am for like even on my bad days I'm like able to cry about how like blessed I am. And like when I'm really sad, like I'm really sad, you know what I mean, like I just been feeling like I don't know what it is, I don't know, something must be going on like in this universe or something, like astrology wise or something, to where I'm just feeling like these emotions like so deeply lately.
That's interesting.
It's so crazy. Like if I get really mad, I get so emotional about it. It's not even like anger, like I feel so much anger, it's just like emotionally.
You're just letting it out.
I don't know,
and that's okay, honestly, to do. It's good to let it out than keep it.
I like it, honestly, because I feel like for many years I've just like
kept it in.
I've kept it in
I feel like a lot of people do that, and they still do that,
you know what I mean, like a lot of times I'm like, damn, like if that happened to me now, I'd be crying. Like back then I wasn't crying, like I was like a stone. And like I think it's just me like allowing myself to like feel how like if I'm upset about something, I'm upset about something, you know, and I allow myself to be upset about it, rather than be like, just get over it, you know? So I don't know, I'm an emotional girl lately. I don't know, you know when it's kind of started, like the beginning of the pandemic, because
I think we all sat in our emotions, and like we really, all we could do was sit with ourselves and really figure ourselves out, and a lot of shit was revealing itself, which is good, honestly.
It's that man in the mirror, Michael Jackson. That's what's happening. That was
weak.
What was happening. But anyway,
we'll
not me taking it over about how
we only have one
cried.
more. Oh jeez, I don't know what time it is, but all right, let me know.
Oh, it's only 1:24.
Okay, last one. 25. Nobody knows what they're doing.
Bars.
Nobody knows what they're doing. Honestly, like, if you just think about it, like, you're, like, you know what? Have you seen that, like, those TikTok comments where it's like, I've never had an original thought?
Yeah.
Everyone's thinking that, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I guarantee nobody knows what they're doing. Like, we're just here to do what makes us feel good, and that's it. Like, no one actually knows the path, the meaning of, like, no one. Nobody. Like, everyone's just spitting, talking, saying what they want to say, like,
and it may seem like someone has their life together,
and they don't. They might not.
You know what? I've used that to apply it to, like, my parents. Like, there's no, like, they're trying to figure it out too,
right? Yeah,
like, there's no rule book to like parent,
especially when you get older, you really see older people. I'm like, they really don't.
Well, I just see my parents as like humans now, right? You know, like I feel like we put our parents as like on like a pedestal,
right? Because they're like our elders or whatever, like older than us, but like
they don't know what they're doing either, really. Like
nobody knows when you work in a job. Nobody knows, like,
it's just
and
vibes.
It's okay. Like it's okay if you don't know what you're doing. Like, you're trying to figure it out as time goes on. Like, you're learning, you're growing. Like,
especially at this young age,
everyone always says like you never have it figured out, and it's so true. Like, you never, and I don't think anyone will ever have it completely figured out. Like, you won't.
Well, unless you're the universe and God.
Right. Like, you're just do what makes you feel good. Honestly, that's all that matters. Because without trying to, like, obviously impact the greater good, in my opinion. But honestly, whatever. But yeah, that's my last one.
That's a great one. No one knows, especially at 25, because I feel like
no one knows
a lot of
doing.
people
30,
have like that
40,
that quarter life crisis. And the thing is, I think I went through that last year. So when I was 23, I went through that little crisis, which 23 is like an awkward age as well.
Right.
You know, like 22, 23, 24 isn't as awkward, but those 2 years, it's like, what am I doing? And like, especially at quarter life, like, you're 25, like, you should know what's going on. It's like, no, like, I don't know what's going on for real. No, it's just vibes. It is vibes. And the thing is, I love TikTok because a lot of people on TikTok are like, yo, I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm like, I'm like, we're all living the same life, huh? Yeah. Because I don't know what the hell is going on either. Just vibes.
No one knows what's going on, honestly. Yeah. So it's
no matter the age.
No matter the age. So we're gonna cheers to that.
Cheers to that. No one knows what's going on. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
25.
So that is our 20. That's at least my 25 lessons in 25. I hope
I might do this one. I
think it's a good one. I think you should do it. I think it's really good. I was just thinking this morning. I was like, this has been a collection of, like, I've been thinking the past week because I knew I was gonna do this.
She took a couple. I might have to repeat a couple because we be saying them together.
So, they're lessons for the both of us, and it's okay. Like, they're general lessons. People probably
her lessons are my lessons, and my lessons are her lessons.
Right, and I think honestly, some of these, like, people have said before, and it's okay. Like, you can learn them yourself too.
Exactly.
So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna jump to a quick put you on segment because we've been chatting for a while.
Very quick.
We're only gonna talk music this week.
Yeah. You could go first if you want.
I only have one song. It's the new Karol G and Romeo Santos song.
Oh, I didn't hear it yet.
Si Volvemos.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet. I remember I saw a thing, promo for it.
Sure, a new album's coming out. Like, I don't know when.
Maybe
now it'll already be out by the time. I really like Karol, but yeah, the song is pretty good, honestly. It's not like the best song I've ever heard, but I like it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I love a little Romeo Santos.
Yeah.
That's the only... I'm trying to think what else. That's really it. I've low-key been on the Weeknd vibe. True Colors by The Weeknd.
Bye.
Great song.
Classic. Oh, love The Weeknd.
Okay, you can jump with your songs quick.
Let me see. Hold on. I mean, we could always crop this out. So
yeah,
I forgot where I saw it. Oh, shoot. And I bookmarked it somewhere. I think in TikTok. Don't piss me off. Do not piss me off. It might have been on the. I be trying to curate the Basically Sisters For You page.
Me too.
Where is it? Oh my god, this is pissing me off.
Are you looking for a song?
Yeah, because there was like this girl that was she was like translating the Bad Bunny songs.
Oh my god. What is it, a Bad Bunny song?
Yeah, it's a Bad Bunny song. And I was like, oh my god, like I know love this song even more because I'm like, that's a great, like,
oh god, what was it about?
I forget.
I know the girl you're talking about. She's just in her car.
Yeah, she was in her car.
Look at the liked.
Yeah, I am. Oh, here it is.
Okay. I think it's literally called Soltera.
Yeah, it is.
With Lunay. Yeah, that's a great song.
I was like, oh my god, like, because I always like that song. Like,
yeah,
especially now, like,
está de moda, like, being single isn't. Yeah. Love that song. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, and I love it because I'm like, recently I mean, y'all know I listen to Bad Bunny, and I don't know what the hell you be saying half the time.
She does some good translations, honestly.
Yeah, and some songs I'm like Safarea, like I actually know the words to that, and I looked up the definition, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta know the words because I like this song. But this one I was like, ooh, like, okay, like
that
I like this song.
And old. That one's from like 2018, I want to say.
Yeah, I really like it, and especially like when I know the lyrics, right? I'm like, ooh, like this hits even harder.
That was a lot of Instagram captions when that song came out. Everyone was dropping that.
Well, I might have to bring it back. So that's
a good one, honestly.
Yeah, I really like it.
The song is Soltera by.
And then today I've been really trying. I don't know what came over me. I think it's because I'm on like Jamaican Talk now, and and I'm really happy about it because I'm
That's
like,
great.
oh my god, like repost, like everything's like repost, and I'm like really trying to get into my Vibes Cartel bag. Like I need to do it. Like it's necessary. My brother is like a huge Vibes Cartel fan. Has always been a huge Vibes Cartel fan.
Yeah.
And I've heard Vibes Cartel like for a while, but I've never really like taken the plunge into Vibes Cartel because I'm like, oh god, like Vibes Cartel has so much music. If you know, you know. Like it's so. And he's in jail, by the way. He's in prison. If you didn't
even know that. That's
for
not...
I forget how many years.
Oh jeez.
He's in there from. I think possibly life.
Oh my god!
But he releases new music.
Oh geez.
Still, like they give him, because like he's that like influential in Jamaica that they give him like
the opportunity,
a phone and like stuff to like record in jail.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get in my Vibes Cartel bag. I got into my Bad Bunny bag, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a fire playlist that's gonna be Vibes and Bad Bunny.
How about?
What more
That's
do I
get
need?
A lot of foul.
I know. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna ask my brother to help me with the vibes.
I'm weak.
But the first song is "Try Dat" by Vibes Cartel.
Okay.
Fuego. Then the next one, this is the one that really got me into like, all right, it's time to get into the vibes. Because also Vibes Cartel is very explicit.
Okay.
As most dancehall music is, as most reggaeton music is as well. Like
non-English music is pretty explicit. Like you think English music is explicit?
Yeah, like dance.
Anything Caribbean?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I need Jesus. But anyway, moving on. It's called Ben's Punani. Oh my god, banger! And I was like, yeah, it's time. It's time to get into my vibes back. So I'm gonna try to go through all that. Like he has so much music. It's like Bad Bunny has like a good Bad Bunny's is like a good amount of music that you could go through and not feel overwhelmed. Vibes Cartel is like
when it goes back like to like 20.
He has probably over like 50 albums. Like ridiculous numbers. Who's listening to all that?
Yeah.
So I slowly have to step into that. But those are the two songs that are technically 3 songs with Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Nice. for this week.
Okay.
So y'all let us know. It's gonna be added to the playlist, obviously.
Check out our playlist.
Check out our playlist. You can check out our playlist from last year too. That one's a banger.
Yeah.
2022 one. So yeah.
Anyways, all right. Well, we'll do one final cheers because we're
one final cheers. I'm so happy to be doing this podcast with you.
Happy 1 year to us. Honestly.
1 year. I cannot.
Thank you again, guys, for sticking with us.
Seriously. And it's just going to go.
More content.
I don't know. Me and Natalia have been like, I don't know what it is. I've just been feeling like this year is just my year. Like, I think last year was a great year. It was a prep year. And like I said, I think I said it in the New Year's one. Yeah. That like last year was just like God showing me like what's possible. Like this could be your life if you just keep working hard and keep going. Like that's just like a taste of what your life could be. So we're ready. We're going full gas, like in just every aspect.
Yeah,
like,
we're just gonna.
It's just great vibes. For this. I don't know what it is, man. 2023. I'm like.
Yeah, I feel 25. I'm like, wow. Like I just feel.
Like a new like jump.
New jump.
Start.
This is like my new year for me. But yeah, we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, thank you again for listening. Leave us a review. As always, like we say, leave us a review.
Leave us a review, share,
subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram.
The TikToks be jumping, boy.
Yeah, follow us on TikTok. I know that's a hard one to get people to follow on.
I know.
But Instagram, of course, and everything else. And thank you so much for listening. And yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy 1 year.
A lot of things to celebrate. We hope you guys have and have a great Valentine's Day if you're celebrating.
Exactly.
Celebrate yourself, celebrate your partner, whatever. Like just find love that day, honestly.
Exactly. If it's loving someone else, loving yourself, just enjoy love, because I don't think just because you're single, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Right.
Like you could celebrate loving like my friends.
Right, your friends, your family, your dog.
Just love.
Love for whatever. Love for flowers, love for animals.
Exactly.
There's so many ways to express love. So find a way to celebrate it if you're single, taken in a situation.
Complicated. Divorce. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Cheers to y'all.
Yeah, cheers to y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy 1 year and
happy birthday.
Birthday to me. Thank you.
We'll talk to you on
next week.
No, not next week.
In 2 weeks.
Well,
but
we got
catch
something
us on social media next week.
Yeah, we got something coming next week. I think y'all will like it for real.
Yeah.
It's us we're in our creative bag.
We're in our creative, yeah. But yeah, thank you again for all the love you guys have shown us, and we'll catch you guys later.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.